week, we talked about how stupid and crazy tabletop games are in general. No, I'm just kidding. Not tabletop games in general. And we just got canceled. But no, we talked about what was that tabletop game that we talked
It
about
was
last?
Assassin's Creed, the board game.
Yeah,
Why has everything got to be a board game?
dumb, so dumb. So, anyways, when I was looking for topic ideas for tonight's show, and I was like, "What is there? What is there that's not depressing?" Um, I came across these like three tabletop games that I'm saying are rumors, because I did not see like from an accredited source.
Okay.
Um, so we have Attack on Titan RPG announcement, tabletop RPG. This was supposedly revealed at Gen Con this year. Then we have Marvel tabletop RPG adventure, Marvel Rivals. This is supposed to be released March 2026. And then we have Diablo tabletop RPG incoming Diablo. That's supposed to be on Kickstarter later this fall. And I was like, oh my tabletops. That's a lot. And why does everything have to be a tabletop?
I
And I think Alex is currently trying to fact check and look to see if there's any sort of credibility to these.
So there is some credibility to these. Polygon's got the Attack on Titan tabletop RPG. Now
Okay.
confirmed through a new release, the yet unnamed game, final unnamed, will allow fans and players to step into the dramatic world created by Hajime Isayama for his award-winning manga. So that one is absolutely 100% real. I could have sworn there was already a Diablo TTRPG at one point. Um, Yep, that is happening. Yep, Gates of Hell opens in 22. Yep, this is happening. That Diablo one. Um, Actually, that looks kind of neat. So let's bring up that view. This is the Diablo tabletop RPG. Look, I mean that's some cool looking minis. That's neat.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now, this kind of license stuff. Because who makes Twilight 2000? Um, it's Free League. Free League Publishing does a lot of these, right? They do a crap ton of these games. If you look at Free League Publishing, they do the Alien role playing game, Blade Runner, um, Lord of the Rings, Walking Dead. They've done these for a while. Look, did I say TTRPG, not board game? Yes, that's what Jay said. Um, yeah, I don't know.
I yeah, Marvel Rivals, just play the freaking video game. It's even free. Diablo, I don't know why you would just not play Diablo, like actual Diablo. Attack on Titan, I don't know, I could kind of see that. Um, but like everything has to be some sort of game.
I don't know what I never mind. From a business standpoint, I understand, right? Let's get a really recognizable IP and try and bring people in and get them to do this stuff. I get it. I absolutely do. To me, it's never really appealed to me to play inside someone else's sandbox like this, especially something with like a set canon. The only exception to this rule for me is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle tabletop RPG. TMNT was awesome, and I liked playing with mutant animal Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, I mean that checks. I have an idea, Alex. Get to 5,000 subs. We should come out with our own board game.
No, no,
No,
nope,
I mean like a podcast board game.
no. Oh, podcast board game. Oh no, I was in that space for far too long. It drives me absolutely up the wall. Um, I'll tell you, there's almost nothing that can make me go back to tabletop publishing uh, under any circumstances. And again, I respect the people that do it. I love tabletop RPGs. I love board games, but it's most of the time it's a money grab.
Yeah. And I mean, that's what this would be. It would be a money grab, but you could play as Octo Kitty.
Yeah, playing as Octo Kitty would be great. We would have to come up with some more characters, I think. I don't know what we would do, but we'd have to have more characters in our board game than you, me, and Octo Kitty. Somebody in the chat's asked me about the Star Wars tabletop RPGs. Again, exception, not the rule. I think that's the exception that proves the rule. Um, yeah, I'm generally against licensed IP in tabletop RPGs. Give me something original.
That's very true. Yeah.
So, Teenage Mutant Octo Kitty.
What if, like, I don't know, you could create a whole backstory of Octo Kitty, like how, I don't know, the Kraken came to Seattle and then Octo Kitty, like, it was from a very old clan of Octo Kitties, and then its home was ravaged by the Kraken, and then like Octo Kitty washed up on the Seattle shore, much like the feet that are in the shoes. There you go. Octo Kitty washed up on shore. Did Octo Kitty eat the people? I don't know. I'm not saying that.
All right, so let's end this segment with this. If you could do a licensed RPG, like either create it or play it, right? If you were like, this is the one where I would do it, which one would it be, right? What IP would you want to play?
Yeah, let me think about this. Dang. What? Mm. Yeah, let me think about this. Trying to think of something super cringe. I I don't know. I think I think Dragon Ball Z might be fun. I don't know if that already exists.
That one does already exist. It does. Somebody made that a long time ago. Uh, yeah, and somebody in the chat's kind of bring up. A lot of them have been done. A lot of them, they've been done before. I get it. You know. Yeah. For me, I honestly got to go Neon Genesis Evangelion.
That is a really good one. That that would be really cool, but you would have to somehow incorporate severe depression
Yes.
into your game.
And disturbing imagery. Okay. What do you think? Is there any tell us down in the chat below, is there any IPs that you like? Do you think the IP craze for tabletop RPGs has just gone too fucking far? Let us know what you think down in the comments below. Okay. With that, first off, I'm gonna grab this, and actually, this will be a good little mini topic. Somebody brought up the RDJ and Ryan Reynolds huge doomsday fight. So, I was following this story because I thought it was interesting that apparently there was a big blow up on the Avengers Doomsday set between two major stars, and it was causing all kinds of problems on the set. And the first rumors that came out was that it was Ryan Reynolds and RDJ, right? That Ryan Reynolds said something stupid to RDJ, and RDJ was like, "F you." Um, as you all know, I do watch the John Campbell show. He's pretty well connected in there, and other people have now broken this as well. That turned out not to be true. RDJ and Ryan Reynolds have never met in person as of when that event occurred. They've never actually been in the same room together. Um, both camps came out and were like, no, that wasn't what happened. Now, Campy was able to confirm there was a fight-ish on the Doomsday set. No confirmation as to who it was, but apparently there was a kerfuffle, but it was squashed very quickly, and everybody's, happy and back in their corners now. But the Ryan Reynolds and RDJ thing turned out not to be true. Although I did see, and I would real quickly, Jay, for your opinion on this, does it shock you that immediately, without confirmation, everybody went, it was Ryan Reynolds? Ryan Reynolds is the asshole.
I I wouldn't say asshole, like, but I would say like it wouldn't surprise me at all that like Ryan Reynolds would say something snarky that would start an argument, especially with anyone that's in our current, like, I don't know, administration.
The,
Um,
the funny
but
part,
yeah, yeah,
the funny part to me was that everybody was like immediately went to Ryan Reynolds, and also like everybody came down on RDJ's side. Everybody was like, "No, RDJ is the king of the MCU. Screw you, Ryan. You're not gonna mess with Iron Man."
yeah. I mean, that's very true. Yeah, you can't you can't really fuck with Robert Downey Jr.